What is going on, you guys? I just had some coffee. It's my new way to cope with things, I guess you could say. I love coffee. Later, I'll probably be getting some pizza. Okay, so I believe in myself, right? And you have faith and you have fear, right? And while we are transitioning, and some are already there on the fifth dimension, and some are stuck at the third dimension, while we are transitioning, how difficult is it to operate in the fifth density or dimension if your entire surroundings is sort of, saying that that's psychotic behavior or just not right. Actually, that's another. I'm gonna get into that a bit. Um, I've been speaking with my mother, and she says my life has been one for the ages, very roller coaster like, and she says I've been quite reckless. I've been involved with law enforcement over the course of the years, and that my use of marijuana was something that invoked psychosis within me to come out and surface. At first, I didn't know. They were telling me that at the start of all this, and I couldn't believe it. I thought it was just a tactic that the enemy uses to fool you mentally. But now that I'm maturing and I look at my life, it's hard to go against what they're saying. I definitely displayed some psychotic or erratic behaviors, over the course of the years, trying to do something that would frighten a lot of people. For instance, as we are on our journey to the fifth dimension, be emitting behavior of fifth dimensional behavior and the observer of a third dimensional being, they don't see things like how we do. And so if I were to act, you know, to try and be as the Heavenly Father as much as possible, as frightening as that is, what that looks like for me is just doing the first thing that comes to my mind. You know, the fifth dimension, there are no rules, and I'm really trying to grasp that reality. Yet every time I do, somehow I get the feeling of something unwanted radiating in the air around my behavior, around fifth dimensional behavior. And so I look to people like you that this reaches. Well, I don't know who my videos reach actually, but I pretty much look to anybody to see what they're doing. For instance, since we're on the transition to fifth dimensional reality, I try and see behavioral patterns in people who are also in this dimension to see what they're doing. Are they doing erratic behaviors like I'm doing, or is that my psychosis coming out? So I think it's very important to be able to distinguish between the two behaviors. Is it psychosis, psychotic behavior, or is it fifth dimensional love and Heavenly Father enlightenment behavior. Um, because we're all in this together, you know what I mean? If the entire world was operating in the third dimension, and let's say I was the only one operating in the fifth dimension, it would be a little bit more difficult to navigate throughout life. You know what I mean? Because it's like I'm the only one pulling the weight of the fifth dimensional reality. Whereas if there are more people, we can use that as leverage to build upon and to navigate through life together. So, yeah, I'm just kind of like, I believe in myself. Every day I'm trying, put my faith out there instead of fear. But I won't lie, fear gets the best of me a lot of times because I don't want to emit psychotic behavior. I don't want to be in handcuffs again. I don't want to be that person anymore. I want to be I want to have, close relations. And even though it may feel like the entire world won't push for that reality where I have close relations with people because of my past decisions or the current state of reality, then, it's a shame that it's come to that. And it's unfortunate because then it's more difficult for me to prosper. But like I said, every day I'm putting my best effort forward while being safe, because I can't be as reckless as I used to be. I cannot. I did too much back in the day, and it ended up backfiring. People used my beingness to get knowledge on reality and to use my position against myself. They worked around me essentially. And by the way, I know I get a lot of messages. I get like people saying tarot readings is not something that you need, yet sometimes tarot readings are beneficial to me. Like I can gain something positive off it. And I just want to say that this whole I know what it's doing. It's pushing me towards the present moment. That's all these tarot readings are doing, because they say, oh, money's coming in. You just got to believe it. That new love is coming. You just got to believe it. Just rest. It's they're trying to control you so that I can operate out of my most authentic self in the present moment. So it is a very positive thing in which I am gaining from the tarot readings. Now they do frustrate me sometimes because I'm like, well, dang, where is this pot of gold that people are talking about? I'm believing in it every single day, and it's making me delusion. But no, uh, I found it to be quite beneficial to some degree. Um, Also, I want to say that if this fifth dimensional reality doesn't pan out exactly as I envisioned it, I am kind of looking towards. This feels like a wrong answer, but to find find some financial commission. Is that the word? Financial gain somehow, because I mean I'm being provided for still, but it's that desire. If I want more, I don't know. What I'm saying is I might have to get a job. Then I can't be doing fifth dimensional reality full time. So maybe not. Maybe I'm just joking. I'm a fifth dimensional being up in here. I just be. That's my profession. I just be. I'm a being. And that's it. Period. Enough said. Anyways, I'm going to conclude this by saying thank you for watching. I love listening to you guys. And I'll catch you later.